Coming up next to the stage, Cecil Heyman.
I was introduced as Cecil Heyman. My full name is Cecil Eugene Heyman IV. There's no money tied up in that. I'm just from the Appalachian area, so it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, it was rough growing up here in Ohio, being Cecil Eugene Heyman IV from West Virginia. Kids would make fun of me for that. They'd be like, oh, you're from West Virginia. I bet your parents are brother and sister. I'd be like, oh, your parents are divorced. I bet it was all your fucking fault, and they don't really love you anymore. So I was not that popular in 5th grade. Guys, can you hear me all right? That sound good? Sound nice? I've recently become very conscious of how close I keep the microphone to my face, because some comedians like to touch it to their mouths and shit. And I'm very worried of hepatitis. Do not want that. Do you guys think if an Asian kid gets hepatitis B or C, his dad yells at him for not getting hepatitis A? Just kidding, that's a very racist, unrealistic scenario. Because of course his dad's a doctor and he'll just fix that shit right up, you know, right off the bat. You guys got parents? Yeah. It's relatable, and everyone came from somewhere, you know, we're not born from wolves. I got a mom, I'm very close with my mother, we'll talk about shit, talk about comedy. She asked me what I was going out, to do tonight, and I told her I'm gonna do a comedy show. And she knows what those are like, so on my way out, she's like, have fun at your little meeting. It's like, thank you, Mom. Feeling really good right now. I'm bad at dating. I'm good at meeting women, obviously. You know, I've seen Third Eye Blind. I'm really making it in the world right now. Doing big things. I'm bad at dating, I'm bad at couple talk more than anything, cute shit. The other day I spent the night at this girl's house, and in the morning she texts me, she's like, my sheets still smell like you. Smiley face. So I respond, I'm like, oh, your sheets smell like vomit and depression? That must fucking suck. That sounds horrible. I'm a simple dude. I'm not good at dating. A couple months ago, I went on 4 dates with this chick. We didn't touch each other or nothing. I feel like that's important to the story. It never got serious. And then one night at 3 in the morning, she texts me and she's like, hey, I know you don't want a girlfriend right now, but I hope someday you do. And you'll remember me and how amazing I was and regret not dating me. And I respond, I was like, hey, that's the spirit. Which was apparently the wrong thing to say in that moment. I thought she was just having a down in the dumps moment. She needed to lift it up. I was wrong. I'm worse at relationships. You guys ever had that point where you know it's time to break up with someone? Based on you can't listen to their bitching about work stories anymore or whatever. I finally figured out what it is for me, that it's time to leave that person. And it's when I start having reoccurring dreams where I stab them to death. And then when I wake up, I have an erection. And that's a good sign that it's time to get out of that relationship, for me at least. I don't like dating, I don't like relationships. But I think it's cool when you get asked out as a guy. When a girl asks you out, that makes you feel pretty good, because that rarely happens. Unless it's at a place of work that I like to frequent, a business. The other day I was going through the Sonic drive-thru. You guys might not have those here. Pretend it's the Buc-ee's chicken drive-thru or whatever. I was going through the Sonic drive-thru. The drive-thru girl gave me her number, which was a weird boost and blow to my self-esteem all wrapped into one. I'm like, drive-thru girls, sweet. This is where we're at right now. Fantastic. I felt kind of bad for her because she knows what I ordered, which was 8 cheese sticks and 8 chicken tenders. And she's like, you're boyfriend material. And I'm like, you need to raise your standards. I'm gonna smell fucking disgusting later. I didn't call her, not because I think I'm above that, but my cheese sticks were cold and my chicken tenders were overdone. And I could see myself bringing it up in a fight later. She'd be like, Cecil, you drink too much. I'd be like, Karen, you don't give a fuck about customer service. And I think that's a much bigger issue right now. I just did this show 2 weeks ago. It was a corporate gig, which sounds like it would pay better than it actually does. But it was for a company called BarkBox. What is BarkBox, you ask? You know what it is? It's like Dollar Shave Club if you need dog treats delivered to your house every month. It was a fun show. They wanted me to do 15 minutes of dog jokes. I don't really have that in my comedy repertoire, off the bat, if you can believe that. I wasn't prepared for that. So I decided to do crowd work. because people are like allowed to bring their dogs to this show, and I see this woman with 2 French bulldogs in a stroller, and I'm like, she's my target. Like, she has earned this shit. I'm about to bring down the hammer on her pretentious ass. I don't need a stroller. So I'm making fun of her for like 2 minutes, and like finally she screams out into the air, "They can't walk, you fucking asshole." And it kind of put a damper on the show at that point. Like, if you think making fun of retarded people is bad, try making fun of disabled dogs. People love dogs. They have shelters where you can adopt dogs that don't have a home. You can't adopt homeless people. We don't give a fuck about them. It was bad. You guys like Netflix? You guys watch Netflix at all? Yeah? You guys are also poor like me on cable? Fuck with you guys. I love Netflix. You guys seen Narcos or heard of it? It's that Pablo Escobar shit. I feel like Narcos is Dora the Explorer for our generation. Because I'm learning so much Spanish right now, but it's just like all about cocaine and motherfucker and like cocaine empires and shit. I read online the other day the Sinaloa cartel, which is a drug cartel. They're no longer using GMOs in the production of their cocaine. Thank God, right? Because I'm so health conscious with all that cocaine that I'm shoving into my system. I like to know it's being made responsibly. I kind of like that though, because like if I'm at a party and some hipster girl walks in on me in the bathroom doing blow, I can be like, it's cool, it goes along with your ideals, chill the fuck out. It's GMO free, it's like vegetarian, sure, and it might be vegan if you don't count all the blood spilt in the drug trade. But I feel like vegans don't really give a fuck about people, so, you know, it's probably vegan. I live with my parents, which is an awesome thing to happen to you at the age of 23. It's a big self-esteem boost. It's not all bad. The other day, my mother did something nice for me. She bought me a pair of headphones. And at first I was like, that's really cool, thank you, Mom. And then I thought maybe that's her way of letting me know that I listen to pornography too loud of volume. And she like slid them across the table and was like, don't fucking touch my hand. And community shitbags are off limits to you at this point. Guys, the other day I was online, searching the internet with my friends as we often do. We weren't looking at porn or anything weird, but you know, we were online. And we found this website called the Derek Jeter Family Tree of Herpes. And you can Google this. This is a real thing. Pull out your phones, it's very real. Basically, I guess Derek Jeter has herpes and has given it to like all of the celebrity world because Derek Jeter gets around. Yeah, I mean, he's like a celebrity baseball player, or was. I don't know if he still plays baseball. I don't really watch sports a whole lot. But yeah, so like, we had like, we saw that Scarlett Johansson was tied up in this tree of Derek Jeter's like herpes, and we had to have a very real conversation amongst each other. Would you have sex with Scarlett Johansson knowing that you would for sure get her herpes? Did you guys do it? Pretend that your wife or girlfriend's not there, would you do it? No, oh no, yeah, me neither. I would totally fucking do it. Cause it's like, yeah, like I got herpes, but it's ScarJo's herpes, you know? These herpes are very popular right now. They're about to be in the Avengers 3 or whatever fucking Avengers we're on. But you could advertise that shit. I am very poor. You know, it turns out doing comedy doesn't quite pay the bills. Don't make a whole lot of money. And I do date a lot, and like one of the things I'm most afraid of is having children. Like children scare the shit out of me. I saw like your kid running around earlier, and I was like really worried how that was gonna go. Because I've done comedy before. Well, like I did a show one time where these people brought their kid, and it was BYOB. And I was really nervous until I saw them whip out a box of wine for just the two of them, and I'm like, no, it'll be fine. They've seen mommy and daddy fight before. It'll be good. It'll be A-okay. But I am afraid of having children. I feel like if I was gonna have, like, if I knocked up a girl, like, we would probably have to either have that baby in the bathtub or like dine and dash on that hospital tab. And I don't think they would feel the same way about that at Steak and Shake. I'm so poor that like if I had a kid, I feel like I would have to lie to it and tell it it's allergic to certain foods I just can't afford to buy for it. Or like we'd be driving past Chipotle, he'd be like, can we get that? I'm like, nah man, you're allergic to Chipotle. What part? Every part. But the dollar menu at McDonald's, you are solid. You can eat there. Guys, you've been great. I've been Cecil Heyman. If you like anything you've heard tonight, I'm on Facebook. If you search my name and see a guy holding a bunch of fish, don't add that guy. That's my dad. Leave him alone. He's on one of your friend requests. Guys, your host, Joe Young.